Hello guys, hello. How's it going? How are we doing? How are we doing? Let's check out the I haven't actually had a chance to look. I guess there's not much more chance to get wars in. And so Victus are gonna be the winners for sure. Walkers are gonna be second place for sure. Now the next bit, how close are they? Oh, it still could be taken. It's gonna be close though. That's like 90k. I mean, I think it's gonna be probably Scorched Earth to take that. I think Juggernauts were second or third at the beginning, at the end of my last stream. So they dropped 2 spots. Boy, that's really close. I think that's still potential to overtake here. What about this one here? Okay, that should be Days After Rodeos in 6th place, 230k. You should be safe with that. Let's see where else we're at. Let's creep down. Let's creep down. What's the next barrier? 7th to 10th. Okay, we'll look at the 10-11 spot. Okay, Sicarios or Sick Creeks, they should be safe. They're over 1 million. And then we've got 11 to 16, 17 to 21. 11 to 16, 17 to 21. So 16, we've got 8.77. That's pretty tight as well, but I think iZombies have probably got that. I don't think they're going to be capable of losing that one. At this sort of level, I don't think that's a big gap at that level. 21 was the next one. Twilight Princess should be okay for top. Is it 21? Yeah, Twilight Princess should be okay for the top 21. 50k armory tokens as well. That's nice. Next one. This was a really tight battle earlier on. Ah, Suicide Squad's pulled away. They did pull away. Was it right? Is that right? Yeah. Suicide Squad has pulled away. These guys, I pronounced this RF Dooley. They were neck and neck. They were literally exactly the same score at the end of the last stream. And Get to the Chopper has gone up a place. And that's how it's looking at the moment. We'll see how it is right at the end, guys. We'll look at it the last couple of minutes. I'm going to check out chats. Who have we got? Pernix, what's up, man? What's up? You're coming back. You're coming back. Small chance. Got to fight hard there. What's up, Joe Gonzalez? Then Echo. Stream is up. I know it is. I promised. It's late. It's past midnight for me, but I did say. What's up, Alan? Thank you for tuning in, guys. Jimmy, I got to ask you, Locke, what do you think about these crazy $99.99 offers? The one where you get 8 trainer crates. I mean, it's a lot of trainers, right? It's guaranteed to be at least, is it 320 trainers? That's, I mean, then you're valuing 3 trainers at $1. Seems pretty good value to me, especially as it's got 25% chance of being a Benny. It is like an equal chance, so I mean, there's gonna be someone who comes out with like 4 Benny bags there. You know, $1. I mean, for me, it's just under £1, which is a bit more than $1. But what's up, Marcos? Hey, Cool Troller. Hello. Hey. Can't wait to claim my Steve. So you're going for Steve. Hoping my Walker fam is still doing well. They're okay. They're in 2nd place. I think they've secured it. I don't think they've got any. Yeah, I mean, they probably haven't got any problems there. Jugs were 4th. We made progress. Yeah, you jumped quite a bit. 120k for for 3rd though. Yeah, I don't think there's enough time. Maybe if you had like another hour, Scorched Earth. I mean, you were 240k earlier on, so you have been slowly gaining, but they've obviously been going hard. Jimmy, I think most of the offers in any game aren't worth it unless you're making content for the game or just have money to blow. I mean, the same can be said for anything, right? Maybe it can be said for anything. Like, why do you buy anything you buy? What have I bought recently that I'm just like, I just bought it? like IRL. I can't really think. I bought a jacket. Why do I buy a jacket? I've got jackets already. Why would I buy another jacket? Because I don't know. I like it. It'll change my daily experience of walking around. I don't know. $100 for 100 cans. That one's questionable. I'm not really sure about that one. The $100 ones I've seen is the $100 for lots of trainers, right? I'm making stats for future 6 stars. What do you mean? Stats for future 6 stars. You mean you're just like making characters? I don't get you. I don't get you. I'll scroll through again. See if there's any real tight spots. You want to try and come, you know, as high as you can, even if you're not in a bracket. You know, top 10's a big deal, I think. That's top 10 done. And there'll be people who want to go for the 50k. I wonder if these guys have got the other people just hitting their 50ks. Like this one trying to hit 50k. They're going to be pretty hard done to hit. Some of these won't hit at all. Oh, they're all renaming now by the looks of things. They're all renaming. They were all just called VV at the beginning. Gonna scroll down. I think they've got someone who's got over 1 million points in here. They've got some low scorers as well. Same as every faction though, let's be honest. Where it goes. Keep scrolling. It was pretty close in the end. Let me see how many wars they actually had. 200 and 23. Or 13, sorry. 13. And the next one had 223. So they first place had 222, then 213, then 223. So if Scorched Earth would have won more, they would have obviously most likely come first, but they got beaten too many times, and that's a lot of loss. That's a heavy loss rate. It's like 20% loss rate, 25% loss rate nearly. I guess it was fairly equal between a lot of these teams. I guess these three took games off of each other all the time. What can offer 100 cans for 96 quids? Yeah, I'm not really a fan of buying cans. What cans were it? It was just all war cans. I personally don't need war cans. I've got like over 100 on both my regions. I don't have a problem with war cans generally, unless I go for a really bad patch of getting defended a lot, which can happen. But generally speaking, I'm okay. They should keep the War of Champions peeps in a region together. Throwing them back in other regions is like killing them. Honestly, I don't think they want to be in a region together for too long, because the competition between, it'd be too even. You generally want, as a spender, to be dominating, right? You don't want to be having to work too hard for everything. But yeah, I get what you're saying. If it was 100 of each refill, then it would be a little bit better, or even 50 of each refill. 50 of each refill would be okay. Are you with Order 66? Yes, I am with Order 66, but I've been working pretty much the entire weekend except when I do this stream. Like, when I finished my stream earlier, guys, within an hour I was streaming something else, because I've got something else, another platform I stream on where I stream something else, and I streamed there for 3 or 4 hours. Then I had like an hour break, I was warring, or 2 hour break, and I was warring in that 2 hours, and then I'm back to streaming here. I would say 50 cans of each would probably be a bit more. 100 cans of each is a lot. I guess only Raid, War, and SR. I guess World. Just territory cans don't mean anything. Horde cans don't really mean anything. If they kept everyone in WoC, I'm just going to slowly scroll down while we're saying. If they kept everyone in WoC region, there would be mass spending strike and mass retirement in their wells. Yeah, it'd be like a really bad idea. And they generally, you know, you want people to spend to have an advantage. They do the War of Champions as something to aim towards for competition and stuff like that. You know, that's why they do War of Champions. And that's why they also make the worst prize in here generally better than the best prize in CRW, because they want people to still come. Because no one wants to be that worst team. Like, I can honestly tell you, when we get down here, right? When we get down here, I'm going to slowly scroll down. I would say probably from about here. You're going to... Honestly, these are some of the biggest whale factions even down here, right? But they've never had these sort of records in war. They're literally just not used to this. Imagine having some of these have got like legit 10% win rates. They're just not used to that, right? They wouldn't be used to that. Okay, it's not that bad. Okay, 10% if we get to the chopper. Colombia as well, about less than 10% win rate. But generally they'd have their losses as their wins and their wins as their losses or less, you know. Every faction in CRW is probably getting the top 2 stats here out of every single faction in here. And most of them are coming first or second. The only reason they wouldn't come first or second is because one of these other ones is in there doing better than them. I love it when you just see the points tick like that. It's pretty good. I don't know if you guys knew this, but scouting gives trophies for leagues. So if someone has an easy team in a 3-minute scouting time, you can probably use around 3 cans easy trophies. Not just that, they also drop cans as well. So like you can farm cans off of them, so you can get raid cans back. I don't think they do war cans. I use it to catch up if needed. I'm trying to drop right now. I can't actually show you, but I'm trying to drop in both my regions because I'm in Diamond, and I just hit in Champions Arena, and I probably will get medals now because of it. Sucks. Basically what I mean is that I've been taking 5-star characters and making custom 6-star stats. Ah, okay, like you're doing like legacy ideas of them. That's pretty cool. I like that idea. That's sick. I might add like a couple of sections on my Discord for that sort of thing, like character creation, bit of fun here and there, if people would be interested in that sort of thing. You know, coming up with new specialist skills or just rushes in general. What's the time limit? Is it the last 20 minutes you can't war? Yeah, I like that, Mercy. I've been thinking about doing that myself. I kind of just want it to make it look really professional for a video, though. That's sometimes I don't do videos because I can't make it look how I want it to look, and I just don't end up doing the video because of it. Like if you look at my old team building videos, it took a lot of time to build those files to make it look nice. If you look at my character guide videos for like Eric, Michelle, it took a lot of time to build those. But I like them, and I might start doing them for S-class characters in the future, especially now that this new feature is coming along. Could do some defense gameplay videos finally. Never been able to do defense gameplay videos because you couldn't check out your own defense. You guys know this is coming, right? If you checked out my last video or the video before last about the update, they're bringing out friendly duels where you can duel your own defense. That's going to be so good. That's going to be so good for everybody, pretty much. You're going to be able to see the small gaps in the defense. You're going to be like, instantly, this is not very good. Like, I put together a defense and I'm like, I'm not sure, will this defend? And I suddenly like defending. Like, I took out Pete on my defense team and put in Cole, and I was doing better. Because sometimes a little bit of early control can just be useful. And also, Pete's weapon wasn't really 100% there yet. And I think it was only tier 3, so not really 100% there at all. What's up, Believe? My Twitch subscriber fam, thanks for tuning in. When's the update? They said it would be after War of Champions, but I guess we'll get a better sort of narrowed down date within the next week or so. They'll probably put it into beta first. So what I'll do is I'll probably do like a beta video just showing off some of the stuff in there. It will it's pretty simple. You just can friendly duel your own team. I just want them to add locks to certain parts of the game, like you said on the one. Yeah, it's just scary, right? It's just scary. I've seen some thing on the museum where someone unfortunately did. On the forums where someone unfortunately did pull an extra princess, and it's a lot of cards for a free to play where you've been grinding cards for ages, and especially to new players, they can do it by mistake, not realizing that it's not what you do, you know. And generally speaking, it gives you a really sour feeling. That's the thing I want to try and. That's the thing that I think Scopely don't get too often. Is that a lot of players can leave the game in certain situations with a real sour feeling, you know, a real bitter feeling. And it makes you not want to play the game as much. I've had it in other games before. I'll tell you a little story. I used to play an MMORPG a long time ago. It was Lord of the Rings Online. I played it for a long time, but very early on in the game, in the first like 3 months, randomly out of nowhere, I got a message from an admin telling me that I was playing on a server called a roleplay server, which generally means you can have players who actually pretend to be the character they are. I didn't do it for that. I actually did it so we just had less idiots on the server, which generally speaking was true. But you also had to name yourself fairly in roleplay. I called my character Kane, right? And supposedly that name was not roleplay enough. And I'd used that name in other MMORPGs for ages, and it really put me off playing the game. Fortunately, I did get it fixed, where they actually renamed me back to Kane. And the original reason they said it was because it was a name from the Bible, but then I basically like complained and said like there's characters in the game like NPCs called John and stuff, and that's from the Bible too. And then they were like, yeah, that's true, okay. So then they renamed me back. I was fortunate. But the worst bit about it was some random person started a new character with the name Kane. And then it turned out, I'm pretty sure it turned out that guy had reported me to try and get that name off me. What a scumbag. What a scumbag. Oh, good. But yeah, that left a real bitter feeling in my mouth. I was like really feeling like I was enjoying the game, and then from one moment to the next, I didn't want to play anymore. And that can happen a lot in RTS, I think. Like, mistakes that you, even if it's your fault, it can make you feel bad and just like you don't want to play the game as much. Like bad war pools, consistently getting bad war pools, which make no difference to your roster. Really bad sour feeling in your mouth. I've done like 4 or 5 of this on these wheels. Got one decent character. Last 10 minutes. You sure it's 10 minutes? I'm pretty sure it's 20. You could be right. Like, I know there's auto starting wars now, so like let's say I was queuing and we got a war, it just auto start right now. Delicious, okay. Yeah, right, I know. We got Walkers as final match. Good game to SC, no chance. I don't know. How friendly are Walkers with you and them? That's the question. That's the question. How friendly are those guys? Because you could have some, they could be like, we don't like Scorched Earth. And they could decide to drop their teams and be happy to repair. Like, I've seen factions do that before. It really depends who. I mean, that would be some mad drama, but it could happen. We'll see. If your entire faction have dropped defenses, you don't finish them off and just let them repair, you know? Even if it's a slow repair. You ain't gonna get fed, you don't think so? If they're matey, it's not gonna happen. I wish they make gloves and shirts. Like, that would be some mad drama. Right at the end, one faction gets fed to get 3rd place. I can just imagine the forums. I could just imagine the forums. I wish they would make gloves and shirts more available. Maybe on the League store. Need them 2 stars. I mean, yeah. I'm not sure what my situation's like. I used to have like 10,000 of both. I have slowly run out. I wish you could exchange 1 for 1, just so you could keep doing the same one over and over again. Need to be able to have food to trade for materials. Yep, and vice versa, I think. I think, like, for every 2 food you get 1 material, that wouldn't be too bad. Like, not with other people, just like a trade post. Basically, a fake trade post. That'd be kind of cool. I agree. What other things could be in there though? Like you trade materials for food, and then food for materials, and then maybe supply depot tokens. Maybe you can supply, like, do supply depot tokens for something. I'm not sure what. Maybe materials and food as well. Just 1 for 1. I mean, even there, that's bad. Maybe like 10 for 1, because supply depot tokens you don't get too many off. Need to be able to have food to trade for materials. I just read that. Yes, I'm not tired. I'm not tired, guys. There's some faction in Group 1B that are better than the bottom of the WoC. I mean, if they didn't qualify, there's no real reason to know that, you know? There could be a player who's like the best player at basketball ever, but he decided never to play basketball, you know? You can't really say that. If they didn't go to 1A and they didn't try and qualify, then they're not in the top 40 factions, or the top 37 in this case. Simple as that. Now, they theoretically could have been. Theoretically. Survivors for food. Oof. Food for survivors, maybe. But it would have to be some really massive amount. I mean, how many would you think would be good? 1,000 food, or like 10,000 food for how many survivors? Or 100,000 food? Like 1? I mean, that's like 5 survivors for 500,000 food. Maybe 50,000. It's hard to know. I don't think they'll ever do that. Survivors are... I mean, survivors aren't really that important. It's the training of them that takes the time, so... There's that. I hate Cheese Factory. I don't have any qualms with any of these people or factions, to be honest. I've got issues with some people in some factions, but I don't think anyone's in World Champions that I have. I mean, I might have. I don't know. Some of them... There are a lot of idiots on the forums, but... You don't know. They're probably not in any of these factions, to be honest. At least you'd hope not. $19 minutes. So basically, whatever war someone's in right now, I think they're locked into it. And they're 10 survivors, 50,000 food. I mean, it's mainly the issue is the training of them, right? And the shirts and stuff, so I don't think that's terrible. There needs to be more economic access in the game to build. Almost everything is pay to play. No, 100%. I think a lot of things are still based on the 6-star economy rather than it being bumped to the S-class economy. A lot of parts of the games are... Like, some of the things are getting introduced in a bad spot. Like, look at armory tokens. My god. I mean, they're obviously trying to bank on people spending money for armory tokens, especially with War of Champions. They might fix it after War of Champions, because they thought, oh, you know, if we fix it before War of Champions, people will get free stuff, effectively, air quotes. But if we don't do it before War of Champions, people are going to spend to get the good weapons, you know, Rampage and stuff. Go on, Nightmare. I think a lot of these, there's so many nightmares. There's 2 or 3 nightmares. There's this nightmare. I think they're all called Nightmare or some sort of nightmare. Yes. And then there's other nightmares. I think this is another nightmare, but they're just called Night here. Need 20k. Is that him needing 20k for this last war to hit 100k? Ah, that'd be harsh. I mean, you can buy offers, fortunately. And I think the majority of these guys probably are down for buying offers if they need to. And then there was another one like Nightmare OSOS. This is I think this is definitely a merge, from what I understand. So I'm going to be in an A1 region with my main region next. when I say my main region, like there we go, like all out war is ending, imminent, all out war ending imminent, no time for a new war. So anyone who's in a war right now is still in a war. We'll see. No, it doesn't look like ETT are getting fed at all, for sure. Armory tokens are ridiculous. Yeah, armory tokens are the main issue, but there are a lot of issues. I think that Ascendance tokens are bad, but a lot of people are compensating by not ascending non-S class characters now. They're literally just not ascending anyone who's not S class to just hold on to their Ascendance medals more. But I think more people would want to ascend 6 stars for SR and stuff like that, but they're not able to. 100,000 materials. I mean, that's a lot of armory tokens, right? I could get 1 million materials without too much of a problem. I don't think they would be okay with that exchange. They just need to bring up a roadmap. Simple as that. They just need to bring up a roadmap that gives. I would say you should be able to get 10,000 a week, right? I think 10,000 a week's reasonable. That means 1 try at a tier 4 4th slot every week, or 2 tries at a tier 4 3rd slot every week. That's reasonable. That's good for me as a streamer as well, because that's what I do every week, is two tries of something every Thursday. You can grind for extra tokens if you want to research, or you can use that on research instead. But right now we don't get enough income, and the fact that it costs 2k to reset a weapon is oof. Doesn't even have to be that much. 10k is not that much, I don't think. I do not think. Can't really think what else is. I mean, I think it costs too much to level up S-class characters, so I don't know how they could compensate for that. It's mainly it just costs too many 2 stars to level up S-class characters. They even have to, I mean, they give out a reasonable amount of trainers compared to what they did before. You can get 3 stars a day. I'm not sure if I've got the same missions on this region. I probably don't. I don't even have the weekly ones. Oh, here we go, daily. Why is it just 2 3-star trainers a day? Yeah, you see, I don't get this on my main regions. That I miss cans. I really miss cans in my dailies, for sure. What do you have to do there? Spend 10 survivors in training grounds. I really miss cans in my dailies. I'm gonna give people a shout out. Let's check the standings. There we go. Shout out to all of you guys who are playing. I'll go back and check if anyone replies to that in a second. Gonna get that one troll reply, you just know it. Or 100 to 200 in SR. Daily roadmap for 1,000 a day would be decent. Maybe they could put that would be pretty good. They could put into daily SR. Like, instead, what do they have in daily SR that's pretty rubbish? They have something in daily SR that's pretty rubbish, right? What we got here? Oh, my message just got deleted. Oh, faction league. Okay. Okay. It was everyone. Nice. I was just so baffled. Check out the global. Yeah, there's no chance of any catch-up set now, I guess. 140k, that was pretty close. What does anyone remember what the gap was in War of Champions 1? There was a 3rd and 4th place battle then as well. I can't remember who. I think it was a French faction. Can't remember their name. It's a shame you can't go to swap here and it shows you the old War of Champions. That would be so awesome. If they could implement that for the future ones, that would be such a nice little addition. Like, you just see the old War of Champions boards in here. Miss Can's in the 500k level up slot. Miss Can's in a lot of the game actually. My world cans have been massively drained. Comeback cans. I'm doing the worst in world cans. Yeah, world cans is a real issue, especially as events of hoping, you know, to get them off you. I can't remember how I'm doing it. How am I getting world cans? Weekly supply depot resets, the scav missions. It's just like, yeah, it's not good enough. Everything except survival tokens. Yeah, pretty much actually. Tex, you're right there. All the other stuff is lower tier, right? They could probably make one of those slots armory tokens and everyone would be happy. And then what if it was like whatever stage you're at times 3 per day in armory tokens. So if you're at 500, you get 1,500 per day. If you're at 200, you get 600. So it's actually like pushing you to try and do better. The better people will get more, you know, or times 2, you know, maybe not 3, but times 2, just like times your level. So you're getting a bonus because of your level. Let's see if Link hit 500k. I'm guessing she did. Yeah, she did. She hit 500k. She's like, nah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm guessing that took her a long time. What about Mr. C? What did Mr. C hit? Did he continue? I think he was on 129k earlier. Mr. C. 152. Not bad. I think Dan is in this one. I'm not sure. Why so serious? I think he's the YouTuber. He hit 50k. I'm not sure if that's the YouTuber or not. But it might be. They've only got 27 members. That's weird. I guess everyone else has got 30. I mean, why wouldn't you? Yeah, everyone else has got 30. It's kind of weird, right? Let's see how many, if there's any factions with lower. 28. Okay, that's weird again. I guess some people might not have been able to fill, because I know there were people who got banned in a lot of these factions. Like maybe free agents didn't come over or something. 30-30. Majority had 30-30 by the looks of things. 30-30. Just going to go through them all quickly. 30-30. 30-30. Looks good, most of these factions. There were some free agents who could have come second. All they had to do was join and be accepted. I mean, they still could. You could be a free agent in War of Champions right now and just be sitting there. Oh no, you'd have to score a point, don't you? You have to score a point. Never mind. That would have been funny though. 27 there. We've got 3 factions that didn't have 30 so far. And that's it. Every other faction. The 3 factions didn't have 30 for whatever reason. Can we put world cans into leagues? Well, instead of hordes cans. Yeah, I get you. I understand what you're saying. That'd be cool. Oh, sorry, I missed quite a few tokens here. 4-star weapon part roadmap and random little parts on like story roadmaps. CCI joke as well. I mean, it's nice that we get those, but those shouldn't be that at the moment. It's the only way we get them, rather than the bonus, you know. Phalanx and yeah, I think it was Phalanx, right? Did they? I think they managed to come third. I can't remember who came third in the end. Might be some old screenshots. Oh no, I can check my old videos. That's the brilliant thing about lockdown, recording these things right at the end. Those are some crazy numbers. 1 SR cannon daily SR wouldn't be bad, totally bad. Keep in mind, not all complete SR for being lazy. Could we trade raid cans or world cans? Maybe. Yeah, and they should give survival cans. I have too many. Andrea! No. No. What's up, Andrea? Masks. I don't know how, but became bad. What are we talking about? The daily SR just could be improved. I think if we put armory tokens in there, that'll be fine. People will be down. I've got to remember to scroll down like in the last 30 seconds so we get the sort of final scoreboards. I don't think there was anyone in too tight a position, so it should be okay. And how long it takes to receive war rewards wasn't over yet though, right? Now how does turn into what? My faction does it not in World Champions, and we're in 42nd place. 42nd in CRW. Search up Dan Why So Serious in the Walker's fact. I did. He's got 50k, but he's just called Why So Serious, I think. Yeah, I think that's him, right? Unless he's called Dan. No, I'm pretty sure that's him. He's another YouTuber. Link's a YouTuber. Mr. C's made a YouTube channel. I won't call him a YouTuber just yet. He's still too green, but he's made a YouTube channel. I'll let him have it. FKR was third. Okay. What's up, Carl? Walker's in my region, Blount region. Yep, and that's where Link came from with her Twilight Princess. Guy in my region hit 1.33 million. Would have been good for free agent. I mean, some free agents didn't jump over. Auto spell lock on phone, no worries. Andrea, you're gonna love this emote that I've got being made soon. It's gonna be a chicken holding a heart. It's just gonna look so good. I'm gonna love this emote. Like, I love my chicken emotes the most. I'll put my emotes in chat. You can get these on my Discord. Like, use them in my Discord chat. And there's gonna be one where it's just a chicken holding a heart. It's gonna look so good. It's gonna look so good. And we're gonna have a chicken face palming, you know, for like basically like oof. And then I'm gonna have another one. Well, I'm not spoiling that one. We're gonna wait on that one. Okay, we've got 4.5 minutes, guys. 4.5 minutes. It's gonna look so good. I love my chicken emotes. when I drew them, I was like, oh, these are gonna look sick. Let's see what the artist does, and the artist just made them look amazing. I don't think there's been too many upsets here. I think most people would have expected sort of the top 5 to be in the top 5, right? I think some people, from what I read, I think a lot of people put Biohazard quite high. Other than that, I think I saw some people put in Biohazard top 5. Maybe Days After Rodeo. I think I saw a lot of people putting in top 3. But other than that, I think it seems to be pretty okay. Because it was like any one of these 3 factions could have been third place, to be fair, you know? And that's like 2 wars. It's not that big a difference. Came down to 2 wars to a lot of these. I mean, this one probably stopped warring as much. What were their rewards? We can just quickly check. So top 3 got an S-class character, Steve. I did a review of this character on my channel, so if you want to check him out, like the full kit and everything, you can check my video. You also get 100k armory tokens. That's huge. 90k for second. You also get this, like, I don't know what you call it, like just a badge, just to say you came first. Now, in my opinion, this is kind of off-key because third place gets 25 bennies instead of a badge, and you've got to question whether you want a badge or the 25 bennies. You know, some people will say, yeah, you know, I don't mind getting third place because I prefer the bennies over the badge, but it isn't always just about the rewards. So I'd say third place is kind of better than first in terms of the rewards. But you're playing for first to be first. And the rush is called Flex on this. Same as the first World Champions. Then it just goes down. You can get the Steve cards in here. And if you get 10,000, you can claim him. Or you can claim the other characters if you want. And we're quite close to the end. How close? 2 minutes. Okay. And then in the milestone rewards, each crate has 1,000 Steve cards or the other rewards. So like, let's say you get 6,000 for coming in a certain position. If you get 200k, you can get him. If you don't get enough, it also gives armory tokens here as well, which is another crazy amount. It's like 127,500, I think it was. Loads of plat mods as well. You get 50k, you get the sort of bronze one of these. So just sort of again a flex that you're actually in World Champions. I'd say that's kind of the minimum you want to really go. Why go to World Champions and not get that? Okay, we'll do a scroll down in the last like 30 seconds. Hey, I'm S10. We should challenge one day. You're S10. S10 doesn't mean too much. Like, don't worry too much about your team rating. It only means much in terms of your league multiplier, and S10 was the highest, so you good there. It's raining a lot. It's raining a lot, guys. It's more about your team synergy. Well, I messed around and made a decent team recently that's kind of good for newer players. Can punch up really well. Can hit peak defense teams pretty decently, like all things considered. Okay, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna have to try and read out all the names. Vevictus first, Walker's second, Scorched Earth third, ETT fourth, Juggernauts fifth, Days After Rodeo sixth, Humming Jokers seventh, We Teach Fear is eighth, Biohazard is ninth, Sick Freaks is 10th, Nightmare OSOS is 11th, Cynthia Tsunami 12th, Outcast 13th, Dead Reckoning 14th, Infected 15th, Night is going to be 16th, iZombie 17th, Cheese Factory 18th, and Aquistas Elite. I'm going to just scroll down just to get it, because I'm not going to be able to read them all out. You can get all this. Oh, there we just in time. We just got it. That was the final scoreboard, guys. I don't think there was anything too close there. I didn't see any close numbers, so I don't think there would have been any last jumps. But that's it. That is it. All done. Oh, is this a faction level up? Oh, it's a solo. Oh, that should mean. Let's see. The daily crate should have Dayu in it next. I'm pretty sure the daily crates have Dayu in it. On the next one, if I'm right. Nothing else has changed too much. Okay, but they use one of the next collection characters in the museum. Have she come up yet? Yeah, there we go. She should be in this box as well. There we go. There we go, guys. So she should be maybe promo right now. Do you guys want me to do a temple live on stream for her? Just for you guys. I'm going to do a temple for her regardless. But I can do it on stream for you guys for sticking around. Let me switch back to Chambers is where I'm going to do the temple. She's up in your region. I do like Dayu a lot. What's this? What did you think of World Champions? I mean, I don't know. Is this going to be for everybody? That looks really cool. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. I kind of want to do that. I'm not sure if that's for everybody, or it's just because I was pushed into that region. Okay. Do a temple. Okay, I will. Oh, you guys have got to give me the luck, guys. You guys have got to give me the luck. I've got a Dayu already, and she is tier 3 6-star. So I'll be able to max her out and get the collection for her. So I'm happy enough with that. So I'll do a temple. I'll let the server just rest a little bit. Sometimes it can be a bit freaky when you first go to a region. 12th place, Steve is mine. Congrats, Nico. Congrats. What's up, Potato Boy? We're going to do a temple. Who have we got in chat? Andrea, tell me which character to put on, okay? I normally let someone tell me which character to put on. I've got none of my green names in chat, so you get to pick any character you see here that you get a feeling you're like, that looks like a lucky character today. I'll do the temple on that character. When will the update be? It will be after War of Champions, so pretty much any time. They're probably going to drop it into beta in the next couple of days. Thanks, Seahorseman. Thanks. It's only a temple, guys. We're just going to try and be cheeky with a temple on the spot. It's all good. I put people on the spot all the time. I do my Survivors Club pools every Thursday and Tuesday and stuff, and I just pick a name out of chat. Most of the time, it's with green names. Most of the time, and tell me if it's an ascendable character. Tell me if it's the 5-star version or 6-star version. Oh, Marlon, which one? 6-star or 5-star? 6-star or 5-star? Gotta be the telltale luck. I like it. I like the idea. I'm just gonna look at this character before you tell me. Oh, you can't do ore. You can't give me the ore. Which one? Just pick one. 5-star, 6-star. Shiva or Marlon or Rosie, just tell me. I don't care. I don't care which one you pull. Which one you ask me to pull on, should I say? May the elder gods be on your favor. 5-star, Shiva or which one? Shiva or Marlon? I would love to get Shiva in that recruit. She was in leagues. So she's been around. A lot of people have her already. So her being in that wheel is a bit of a shame. 5-star Marlon, okay. Fingers crossed, guys, because this is like getting 2,000 collectibles if we get Dayu. 2,000 collectibles. I can't really shout too loud as well if it happens. Let's go and get it. Should be coming very soon. The white one, yeah, the white one was in leagues recently. Okay, let's go. Oh, I saw the axe. Oh, I got baited by another axe. Oh, come on, guys, come on, we actually get. Oh my god, I can't shout because it's so damn late, but we get. Oh my god. Come on. Oh, we actually get her, guys. Come on. Oh, she came out and she was like, roo, 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 roo. Well, she's not a dog. What am I talking about? Oh my god, we actually get her. Come on. Okay, Andrew, I'm gonna need you to turn up every time I need to do a temple, right? Just can you just turn up? Oh, come on, bruh. Come on, that's how it's done. I don't think I've never pulled an S-class character before. I've never pulled one before. Oh, yes. We pulled 2 in a row as well. That Glenn, of all the characters I could have got, we got that damn Glenn. Could have got Marlon Rosie, wouldn't mind it too much. Oh, bro. Bros and bros in chat. That means boys and girls, by the way. Bros and bros. We did get some luck in today's one. I really like Dayu, you know. I really like Dayu. Thank you. Mike, what's up? You're in chat. What's up, bro? Oh, we got some luck. I was like, the fake scream. Come on, I just can't shout because it's so damn late. It's 1 a.m. and just start shouting really loud. Oh my god. So yeah, we've got one of her already. So I can't be mad. That's like getting 2,000 of her collectibles. So I only need to get, let me see. Claim that. Oh, boys and girls. That was beautiful. We did get some cakes as well. And I'm going to be able to get 1,000 of her things from here as well. Where is it? I'm hiccuping. Where is she? Where's the cakes? Okay, I'm going to be able to get this because I've already got her. She's tier 3 as a 6-star. So I'm going to be able to get this. She should be in the daily crate. I think she's going to pop into the daily crate. Like, this is my theory at least. If she's going into that crate, she should come into this crate, and I've got quite a lot of these left. So I can do this like, what's that? 8 times? So that's another 1,000. We're gonna be pretty close to her, all things considered. Like, that makes such a big difference hitting that. That makes such a big difference hitting that. Like 2k collectibles, basically, I just don't need to get now. That's sick. That's really good. Let me just put her in here. Look at that. There they are, the 2. There they are. These are the ones I level up. Now, I've got one of her weapons already. You saw me craft this. I need to get... Oh, no, I don't need to get second. Well, I kind of do want 2 of her. I kind of just do want 2 of her. It's going to be a video. It is going to be a video, bruv. It is. It is. Guys, that was you. That was good. That was good. I can just level her up as well. I'm not sure what my... Oh, we've got the territory, so I might as well just level her up. So happy. Thank you to Andrew for the luck. Appreciate it. Needed it. Needed it. We're gonna just get her up to 6-star or to ascend her. Oh, it feels good. Feels good. That's my first ever character pool where they're available to be an S-class. Now the next thing we gotta hit is the actual S-class pool. That's the next achievement. I haven't hit 1,000 cards either. That's one achievement ticked. One achievement ticked, guys. Oh god, it's crazy. Oh man, I thought we were getting baited with the other pulls beforehand. The axe coming out, just like, yeah, of course, of course. Oh god. Okay, I'm still prioritizing Princess because I'm quite close to her, but I'm definitely happy with this one. She's beautiful. Okay, put this in the video. It's the speed leveling. I'll speed it up though. You were here, guys. You were all here. All me, Andrew. It was. I've not been lucky. I'm gonna be honest. I've not been lucky. Oh damn. Oh damn. League Star. What's up, J-Lo? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the like. Congrats, guys. Like literally, I've never got an S-class character like that before, so it's all good. I shall take. And we got to back out and then go back in, right? Okay, she's looking good. She's tier something. Go back, save. I can't save. I'm just gonna leave then. Oh wait, I can actually just claim this. There we go. There we go. Got some 2 stars to claim here. Wish I had Dayu. Well, you can just get her collection items. Get her collection items. That's how I got my first one, just via collection items. I didn't pull the first. First one I got. Oh my god, I can't believe that. So sick. So sick. Wait. Have I got trainers? Yeah, I've got some. 23. Couple. No 4-star trainers. Okay. Understood. Understood. Let's save this and then we can just do that. Awesome. Got 1,000 frost cards. That's been my luck. Well, that's not too bad. I would say though, this is my like tip, because this is how I play it anyway. If you get the first character claimed, that's okay with cards, but the second character, don't claim the second character with cards, guys. Because what you can do is you can wait until that character comes around, like what I've done with Dayu here, and you can save coins to do a temple for that character. If you get lucky, remember I did this in my Wang Fa video like last week. If you get lucky like I just did with Dayu, you just get 2k cards just like that. But if you've already claimed the second one, you're not going to pull for it. And 2.2k coins for a chance at 2k cards is reasonable, especially as you've got some other stuff coming. You know, it's not like you're getting nothing. We did get some velvet cakes as well. I need some food. I'm not sure if I've got fodder actually. We did just have end of month pulls, so we should be okay actually. I'm not sure, we'll see. Have we got enough 2 stars? That's the question. Have we got enough 2 stars? You're going for Priya? Yeah, I would say focusing Priya is a good idea. It's a very good idea. 7 more levels. And then we've got to hit 80 levels with 2 stars. Hopefully I've got the... I might have to do basic tokens. Oh, I might have trainer tokens. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, 70. Ooh, God, I'm running out of these things. I might actually not be able to buy those. I'm gonna have to refresh. I wouldn't normally refresh. I'm gonna have to. Not my idea of what I want to spend my coins on, really. Okay. Zanku. Oh, I'm getting all these. Oh man. So hyped. So hyped. Oh. Need to tee you up. And that's it. That's it on the tiering. I wish they would make previous 6-star S-Class cards. You never know. They haven't said anything yet. They might be thinking about it. They might be thinking of a way they can do it. It might be about execution. I've thought of some decent ways, so maybe I just need to make some videos on it. Like, remember, having ideas about things that Scopely can do is awesome. If you post it on the forums and stuff, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to come out, even if you think it's a great idea. But it can give them ideas of how to do things. Hold on. You know, like, if you have a good idea, they might not use it straight away, but they could use it for something else in the future. No, I don't want to do. And that could be a really good way of doing things. I'm heavy on blue, so it works. Yeah, Priya is awesome though. Priya is legit one of the best characters in the game. Like, without Rampage, but with Rampage, obviously, insane. No? Oh yeah, I guess I can. How much food can I get? How about that? Okay. S-Class Negan would be good. I think they're going to come around to the like key characters in the future. They're going with some random side characters at the moment. Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I'm going for Heng Yen at the moment. Just need 120 cards away from 6k cards in Ascend. But nice. Heng Yen's awesome. He's much better than I actually thought he was, and especially now with this 100% crit rate thing, he's insane. He's insane. If you get that 100% crit from the armory, next level. I'd say he's better than Arav on attack in terms of how well he can do as an individual based on that weapon. I want S-Class yellow. any S-Class Whisperers characters I would like. I'm really a real big Whisperers fan. Telltale as well. I like Telltale characters. We have got a couple of S-Class Telltale characters now. Quite a few, in fact. Quite a few. I might be running out of 2 stars here. And have I got any of these? Not much. 9 pulls. Give me some big trainers. 2 stars. Okay. Exactly what I was looking for, game. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Whisperer characters, so I'd take any Whisperer. Will we be able to max out? That's the question, guys. Will we be able to max out? Am I out of resources? I'm really sad that this region didn't get the bandana benefit. because this region's hurting for resources, and I would have really liked to have not have to work hard for that event on this region. Apparently, I didn't get the luck like I got on my other region. S-class 2-star John. Who's the 2-star that looks like he's scared all the time, or is it a 1-star? There's a 1-star or 2-star who looks like genuinely scared the entire time. The food it takes is so much crazy. 10 more levels, but it's gonna take ages. Might have to open some trainer bags. Let me just do that. I wish they would do more with unique RTS characters, i.e. Darius, Garrett, Mirabelle, Sandy. Yep, like Romanov. These characters are ones like that as well. Okay. What am I looking for? Trainer bags. Keep looking. They're here somewhere. I should say trainer. A lot of gear. Do I not have any? I thought they were just called trainer bag or something like that. I guess I don't have any. Okay, here we go. Is this the one I think it is? No. I think a lot of these are. Okay, there we go. 5. Oops. What did I just do? Okay, we're coming back. There we go. 10. That should be enough. We should be good now. Persona. Four levels. 4 levels. And we'll hit the rest of 2 stars, I guess. Hey, we get there. We get there. We get there. Let's ascend her to find the dupes. The duplicates. The duplicates. I'm gonna leave these dupes that I've got just alone. I don't have many dupes. Okay, we don't need either of these guys because I've got him at 6-star already. Take Ivanova away. Take her away. I have a lot of this one. I mean, she's good because she's a leader, so I won't. This one. Okay, that's the second one of him. Rid of him. Okay. Which one did I? There was one I selected. And I was like, who? I think it was Ivanova. I don't know why. I just had a. I didn't want to. And I'll select Rosa. Okay. Second 6-star. Sendable epic. IS Glenn. Okay, that's not big deal. Oh yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. I don't know. I had a feeling. Should I do it on stream? I did. And we did. God, that was. It's been a long weekend. So that was really nice to have. As like a little bonus at the end. I've got 2 S-class. Okay, we won't. Got 2 of the 6-stars, sorry. So we're on the way to the S-class. And when I max out the other 6-star, I will get the collection. And we're fairly close. And then I need... Where is she? I need a fair old amount. I'm about halfway there. But that was a big leap, guys. That was a massive leap. So thank you for being here and experiencing that with me. Big thanks to Andrea. I wanted to make 100% sure which one you were talking about. 5-star, 6-star Marlon, which one? Made a difference. It made the difference, I'm sure. I'm sure the Telltale luck was finally in. Which team go with Marlon? I think Marlon Rosie could be okay on defense teams. But, I mean, if he has Ransack on him, he could be annoying. But it's gonna. I think we talked about this in my last stream. To get characters to the standard where they're useful, it takes a lot of investment in terms of weapons, you know, leveling them up, veteran tokens. Like, you're talking lots and huge amounts of investment. And unless you're a whale, you can't really do that quickly. If you're free to play, it takes you months to do, and by the time you've done it, that character can be kind of useless, unfortunately. Whereas there are some characters that you can work towards that are generally always going to be good. You know, and that's the characters that I think you should work towards. Like the princess is always going to be good. Her active alone is just always going to make her good. Her damage is always going to make her good. Proud of you. Thank you. Thank you. What can I say? I mean, I trained really hard for that moment. This is like Eric might be good for Marlon Rosie. I think Laupo would be good as a leader. Literally just got Peter's rewards just arrived. Nice. Congrats. Now to level him up. Have fun. I'm struggling with his weapon. His weapon's taken a long time to improve for me. A long old time. Let me get some coins. We need to get back up to 2,800 of the coins. So that we've got enough for 100 pull. And the 100 pull is going to be on a future S class. We'll see what these next Telltale characters are going to be like. It might be one of those. Okay. Let's go bung in that team. Relocate. So yeah, the stream we had today was mainly going to be about World Champions, guys. And we had World Champions finish. We saw the last scoreboards. But it turned into a bit of a frenzy at the end because of what happened. I want to thank you for sticking around. I thank you for tuning in. It is 1:30 in the morning for me. But I feel good about being here. I feel good about it. I'm going to jump off the stream now though, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. And hopefully I'll see you on my next stream, which will probably be Tuesday, but definitely will be Thursday. We have found like some mini games we can play on stream, and we tested it out in an earlier stream. It worked really nicely. It was fun. And I'm probably going to play them on my other streams just to break up the stream a bit, just have a bit of fun. As a player who spends less than $50 a month on the game, I level early to pretty fast. Yeah, but how good is his weapon right now? Have you got a tier 4 special on it? Like, that's the bit that makes a character go from a good S class to like elite level. You know, Priya before Rampage, nice. After Rampage, WTF, basically. And I know this because I've got Priya with Rampage now. It's insane. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you in the next stream. I'll hopefully have some videos out during the week as usual. And as always, I nearly forgot. As always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Bye-bye.